Hello, I'm Hannah Miller, and this is speech number 4 for CST 100, and here's my audience. Do you remember when you were back in elementary, middle, or high school? What was your favorite time of the day? Was it your lunch period? Because mine was. It was the one time during the day where you actually got a chance to relax and socialize with your friends and take a break from learning. Like these kids in this cafeteria. What I'd like to talk about with you today is the need to change the foods that are being served to those during those relaxing lunch blocks. According to CSMMonitor.com, pizza has been considered a vegetable by Congress in the school lunch line for years. According to Attention.com, the United States has among the highest obesity rate in the world. And if you look at these pictures, you can see part of why. These foods have been the staples in the United States schools for over 20 years. You have a bunch of fried foods, cookies, more fried foods, chips, Rice Krispie treats, cheeseburgers. That is not a salad, that is toppings for the cheeseburger. French fries, and processed and canned corn and peas. Now, I don't know about you, but I know all of you recognize the rectangle pizza. On my way to my seat every day when I got this pizza, I would grab a million napkins and soak all the grease out of it before I would actually eat it. And it was disgusting. No wonder we have an obesity problem in the United States. Just look at the food choices that are being taught to kids at such a young age. So what's the problem with the pictures that I showed you on the previous screen? You have processed sugar-packed fruits that are slam full of high fructose corn syrup. Fried and fatty foods were on every single plate. That's yeah. Tons of grease, high sodium content in a lot of the items that are on the plates, and it's all junk. None of it is actually good for the kids to be eating. Around the world, many countries use food to refuel their students, and they choose good food options instead of filling them up with grease and sugar that make them tired and sluggish. Now let's look at these lunches from a few places around the globe and tell me that you're not slightly jealous. Up here we have Brazil. They have pork with mixed veggies, black beans and rice, salad, bread, and baked plantains. Finland, they have soup, beet salad, carrot salad, bread, and pannakku, which is a dessert pancake with fresh berries on top. In Italy, a sample of their lunch includes local fish on a bed of arugula, pasta, tomato sauce, caprese salad, a baguette, and some grapes. And then Greece, Spain, and South Korea, their choices look pretty yummy too. In Spain, they have sauteed shrimp over brown rice and vegetables, gazpacho, fresh peppers, bread, and an orange. Greece, they have baked chicken over orzo, stuffed grape leaves, cherry tomato and cucumber salad, fresh oranges, and Greek yogurt with pomegranate seeds on top. South Korea, a sample of their lunch menu includes fish soup, tofu over rice, kimchi, and fresh vegetables. They look pretty good, don't they? Well, if you had a choice, which one of these trays would you pick? Here's a better question. Which one is better for you? If you're a kid, you're probably going to choose this one because it has those homegrown mashed potato look to it. Chicken nuggets. But over here in Italy, you have the grapes and the caprese salad and pasta and fish over arugula. I'm all for having choices, but can you really trust a 5-year-old, 10-year-old, or even your 15-year-old to choose a well-balanced lunch when given the option? In my school, we also had a snack bar. In fact, a lot of kids would skip the lunch line and go straight to the snack bar instead. I know because I was one of them. I used to get a huge donut, breadsticks, or a pretzel with melted cheese, pair it with a Coke, and call it a day. Looking back, I wish those options weren't available because they contributed to poor decision making and led to weight gain, which when you're in middle school and high school, that can become a big self-esteem problem for young females and males. So how do we fix this problem? Easy. We limit the options that are available, eliminate snack bars, and most importantly, actually teach kids the pros and cons of their food choices. As found on attention.com, less than 25% of American students actually take classes like family and consumer science, homemaking, which address healthy eating. In Japan, however, students are taught basic cooking to prepare their own lunches in public schools, where they serve each other and work together to clean up after the meal from a very young age. Japan has one of the lowest obesity ratings in the world. Americans could learn a lot from other countries' strategies, and it could be very beneficial to all of the upcoming generations. My daughter's actually in a Head Start program funded by the federal government. Their breakfast and lunch options are chosen ahead of time, and strict rules must be followed or they can lose funding for their program. It's a well-balanced meal according to the government standards, and let me tell you something, we check her menu every morning before she goes to school, and I'm actually kind of jealous because she gets to be eating that good food while I'm at home. Just an example, a couple of their breakfast options are boiled eggs with toast, peaches, and milk, yogurt with graham crackers, pineapple, and milk, let me see, blueberry muffins with pineapple tidbits and milk also. Those are the breakfast options. For lunch, grilled chicken nuggets, breadstick, peas and pears, pollock fish, green peas and pineapple, spaghetti with turkey meatballs, broccoli, peaches, and all of their lunches are served with milk also. It's pretty crazy when you get these menus and you look at it and see that your kid's eating better at school during the day than you are at home. So could you imagine how amazing it would be knowing that we help change the American obesity rate, that we can actually teach children valuable lifelong lessons about food and how it should be used to refuel the body, and it'll help them excel academically, and then also teach them the consequences of bad food choices in the long run. So what can we do to help turn things around for the next generations to come? Well, we could start by making better choices ourselves and then pass those lessons on to our children and grandchildren. We need to start teaching them important information about food, like nutrition labels and what they actually mean, because I look at them and I'm confused as to what they mean sometimes. You could even try to volunteer at a school and try to promote better food choices and decision making. So what are you waiting for? If you want to help someone, why don't you start with the children so they can grow and succeed? As Margot Luton, the Director of Nutrition at the Center of Science in the Public Interest, says on csmmonitor.com, asking schools to do better in how they feed kids is not a new responsibility. I'm just saying that if you're going to feed kids, you should do it in a way that promotes their health instead of undermining it.